Alright everybody, welcome back to the Man-Boy Playroom for tonight's unboxing and review of Star Wars Black Series Empire Strikes Back 40th Anniversary Luke Skywalker and Yoda Jedi Training. I'm excited about this double pack. I'm quite excited to finally have a Luke that looks like Luke. I'm quite excited to finally have a Yoda that's of the proper size. So in the front, you have the logo, the 40th Anniversary Empire Strikes Back logo, the more of a vintage look to the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back logo down here, Luke and Yoda's names, a cool little painting or drawing of them together. You have D4 on the side, denoting its deluxe figure number 4. The name of the figure is there. On the back, you have a nice little blurb about the situation that happened on Dagobah. A D4, same photo of these two lovebirds. You have some warnings and stuff on the bottom. Disney, Hasbro. On the right side, you have Luke Skywalker and Yoda Jedi Training, and then Luke Sky. And that's about it. Well, on the bottom, you have all the same shit you always have on the bottom. Before we get into opening and reviewing this figure, we have a new sponsor, AddictedCollectibles.com. They have all kinds of stuff up for pre-sale and for sale. Make sure to also check out their Facebook and Instagram accounts. At checkout, make sure you put in your discount code Man-Boy Playroom. It's all one word, and you get a nice little discount. Thanks again to Addicted Collectibles, and let's get into this review. We'll get these bad boys out. Oh, and that is a nicely used tray. There's pretty much a good amount of stuff in there. Some stuff that we didn't see because of the flap in the front of the package. The backpack first. Ooh, lightsaber. Disembodied Yoda head. Sleepy. Oh, there's that one. Oh, yeah. Last but not least, this little guy. So here we have Luke and Yoda, all their accessory glory. So we'll go over paint and sculpt and then articulation for both figures. I'll start with Luke both times. So we'll set Yoda aside, move all the accoutrements. This head sculpt is fantastic, number one. That looks so much like 1980 Mark Hamill. Super impressed. I think it looks great. The hair, you get a nice little dry brush on the hair to bring out that detail. And then the paint apps on his face are great. At least my copy, great. Not a lot of sculpting or detail on his arms, but he doesn't really need anything on there. And then the dirtiness, griminess to his outfit is fantastic and super true to the movie. I like that it's got different colors of dirt on there to bring out different stains. You got a darker brown that kind of pops in and out. Sorry, I have a bunch of paint under my fingernails. And then a bunch of wrinkles and pockets and stuff for his pants. I love that. You got hidden pins on all of his joints. That pant comes down over his knee is super cool. It bunches up above his boots, and then his boots look great. You got some straps. You got the high boots. So as far as the rest of his outfit, I mean, it's pretty minimal. He's got pants. He's got a tank top on. Tank top is textured with what almost looks like cotton or like gauze. Moving on to Yoda. I love that head. That sculpt is so great. That looks like Yoda. I mean, some of the other Black Series figures haven't looked bad, but there's some age and wisdom in this figure. Painted hair on the back, his head. I love the soft goods robe, the little necklace. That's cool. He's got a little. Oh, I thought that was rope, but that's definitely thin plastic. Up underneath the robe, you've still got sculpted legs and painted feet, even painted toenails. That's nice. And then his fingernails are painted, his hands. It looks like he's got this same colored brown suit going on all the way up. I'll try and see what I can see, but I'm not going to take this robe off. So that's cool. Little Yoda butt. Yeah. Looks like it's just this brown jumpsuit underneath. For articulation, this figure is pretty dope. He's got head swivel, obviously. There is a ball at the bottom of his neck, as you can see, so he can really drop his head and he can really look up. That's awesome. That's super cool. He's able to get his arms up 90. Oh, wait, I was wrong. I think there might be a butterfly in there, actually. So he's able to get his arm, but it's really only able to get his arm back 90, maybe 93. A swivel, single jointed elbow that allows him to get up well past 90. That's cool. Then he's got swivel at the wrist. Then on his left hand, he's got the horizontal hinge. On his right hand, also got a swivel. And then he's got the vertical hinge. No swivel at the waist, but he does have a ball under his diaphragm that allows for much swivel, much tilt. His head also, I forgot to show tilt. That is incredible tilt. The swivel at the hip that allows for that much up or forward, that much back, and damn, that much out. That's nice. He does have a thigh cut for rotation and a double or a single jointed ball at the knee. That doesn't look great, but from the side it's not bad. That single jointed ball allows him to come up this high, ball hinge. Does have a swivel there as well at the knee, and his foot can come forward. His foot can come forward that much and back that much because of the detail going on the front of his shoe or boot. Doesn't allow for his foot to go forward at all, but it does go back, and then it does have a forward facing pin for that rocking. So articulation for Yoda, he has swivel at the neck or at the head. He can look down that much. He can look up that much. Not much in either direction. He has a little bit of a head tilt. Actually, that's not a bad head tilt. That looks great. He has a swivel at the shoulder. Yep, that allows for all the way around. Swivel at the elbow. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then single jointed elbow that gets him 90. Swivel at the wrist. Doesn't look like he has hinges at the elbow or at the wrist. He's got a little bit of a twist. Minimal, because you're going to pull this whole thing apart. Then up underneath there, he's got no drop downs, but he can kick his leg out that far. He can kick it back that far. He can kick it out that far. And he does have a single jointed ball hinge at the knee. He's able to get it up that far. He does also have a swivel at the knee. He just looks like he's got a rocker. He can go back that far. He can go forward that far. And then he does have a little bit of rock. For accessories, Luke has two separate hands, two other hands, a flat palm hand, and he's got his force using hand that failed him when trying to pull the... Ooh, those pins are really small, so gotta make sure that you're all lined up. Hi. Story is, this hand, this flat palm hand, has I guess that's a horizontal hinge. And you're supposed to be able to, according to Hasbro, supposed to be able to place him on this hand and have him balance. So he won't stay long, but there you go. Got him up. And that only took like 3 minutes. And then his other hand, his force using hand, also has a hinge that is more of a vertical hinge. So he also comes with his lightsaber, of course. The hilt detaches from the blade, super cool. There is nowhere on this guy to hang his lightsaber, though. Don't dig that. Super detailed hilt. Get that gold button, the red button, little doojobby that sticks out, and then the black and silver butt. Love that. The weapon that does not store, Luke's blaster. Does fit quite well in his hand, though. He also comes with the backpack that Yoda rides around in. So if you look underneath the left side, or where the left arm would be, you have this little boop peg that pops out. Easiest way that I've found to put it on, put his right arm up in the air, slide it on like that. Super simple. Getting it on is not too bad. Getting this little peg to pop in can be a little bit more difficult. What I like to do is get it in place. You can kind of see it goes right up underneath that diaphragm, and then hold it in place while you press the backpack onto it. It's not the easiest thing to do, but the end result is worth it. Oh, Jesus. I got him to stand up on his hand faster than I get his backpack put together. Come on, you son of a bitch. Do is I kind of push his robe down in there first with his feet, and then he should just slide down there. You don't want his robe bunching up, showing his little Yoda bits. I think that looks great. I love the scale Yoda that we get with this. I think it's so much more accurate, and I think it just looks fantastic. He also comes with a swappable head. where he's got eyes closed so he can be, focused, getting the X-Wing up out of the pond. He also comes with his little walking stick. It is very thin. It is tiny. It's almost as thin as some of the plastic on his belt, but it fits perfectly into his hand. That's super cool. So what can I say about these two? When I think of Star Wars, one of the first images that pops into my head is Luke and Yoda on Dagobah. The figure is great. The face sculpt, the hair, all of the detailing that goes into Yoda is fantastic. I love the scale of Yoda, finally getting it right, finally having him appropriately sized to Luke. I'm so happy to have this pack. I'm glad that they did this along with the individual release of Luke. This is a must. If you are a Star Wars Black Series collector, if you're an Empire Strikes Back collector, this is a must. Knock all those other Yodas off your shelf, get this motherfucker, and you'll be straight. Love this. Love you guys. Hope you had a great time with this unboxing and a review. Let me know what you think. Is this your favorite Yoda? Is this your favorite Luke? What do you think of this design? What do you think of the sculpt, the execution? Like this video if you like it, or don't. Subscribe if you want to see more and be alerted when I put up new videos, new unboxings, new loose reviews. Thank you guys for coming by. I hope you have a great day. And remember, I love you like fried chicken.